You know, based off the title of this movie, I was expecting like an American Pie-esque type of movie. It definitely wasn't that.
A-Town Movie Review. It's the A-Town Movie Review. It's the A-Town Movie Review. It's the A-Town Movie Review.
So, The Virgin Suicides is a story of five beautiful sisters that live in a very strict religious household, and their whole world gets turned upside down when their youngest sister commits suicide by throwing herself out the window and impaling on this really pointy fence. Wow, it gets pretty tough. And as usual, before I begin, I want to give a special shout out to my friend Juliana Iacopo for suggesting that I watch this film. Thank you so much, Juliana, for all your support and all your comments. Keep them coming. Okay, this movie was just weird. Like it tried so hard to be good and to have like a good message that it just ended up being weird. I was just watching it like cuz I didn't know what was going on, and then stuff just hit the fan. It like mess, poop just went everywhere. Like wow. Okay, this movie has like 50 different characters. I only knew three of them. Okay, there was Lux Lisbon, who's played by Kristen Dunst. I know her. Okay, she was very much the focal point of this movie, and I knew her super strict parents, and then everyone else was just there. Like characters would just pop up out of nowhere, and I have no idea who anyone is. Like there's a narrator of this movie who's like one of the little boys that had a crush on the sisters, and I don't know which of the little boys the narrator is. And I don't know I don't know anyone's names. I keep forgetting. I don't care about anyone else but Kristen Dunst's character. And I'm just like, what am I supposed to be focusing on right now? Who do I care about? And this movie was really inconsistent about what its message was. Like the beginning of the movie just sets up like the main theme is suicide, like teenage suicide. But then the next 30 minutes after the suicide of the youngest sister, it's just like, you know, I couldn't tell you what the movie was about. It was just random things happening, and then again in the middle of the movie it'll be like, remember, this movie's about suicide. And I'm like, okay, finally they addressed it. They're picking it back up. But then it ignores it again for another 30 minutes until the very end of the movie where it's just like suicide, and you're like, what is this about? One thing I did appreciate about this movie is they did a good job showing how Lux, that's the character played by Kristen Dunst. Lux is such a weird name, by the way. Lux, like don't name your kid Lux. That's weird. Stay away from weird names like that. Anyway, Lux is dealing with the trauma of her little sister killing herself and her parents being super strict by drinking and smoking and having sex with strangers on her rooftop. Weird place to have sex. But, you know, it's showing how a teenager could possibly like deal with a horrifying trauma like that. And I really liked that. But it also made me really mad at this movie because there's three other sisters that it's not paying attention to. Like the focus of this movie is on five sisters. One of them's dead, and the other three you don't care about. Like it shows glimpses of them, but they're just background for Kristen Dunst's character. And I'm just like, why make a movie about five sisters if you're only gonna focus on the one? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are they there? Just get them out. Just focus on Lux. There's two sisters. One's dead, one's having sex a lot. Just focus on that. Juliana, I would really like to offer you an apology. I don't know how you feel about this film. I don't know if you loved it growing up. If you did, I want to say I'm sorry for just coming in and tearing down one of your favorite movies at its knees. but I just didn't get this. Like, I had no idea who any of the characters were. The plot was just bouncing all over the place. It was really awkward a lot. It was very awkward. And then the ending was just like it didn't. I just didn't get this movie. It was this was bad. This movie was softer than soft. It was moist. Sorry if you don't like that word. Moist. This movie did do its job though in one area, and that's making me think about how big of an issue suicide is in this world. And it's always the people that you least expect. They always have the biggest smiles on their face. Those are usually the people that are suffering in silence, and it's scary. And I just want, if you're out there watching this and you're having these thoughts, please do not hesitate to reach out and contact someone, contact a loved one, contact a professional, like talk to someone, because you're not alone out there in this world, and there are people that genuinely care about you. And I just wanted to say that. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Do you agree or disagree with my review? Let me know down in the comments below. And also don't forget to leave any movie suggestions of films that you'd like to see me review in the future. Next week I'm going to review the film Catch Me If You Can. I hear it's a really great movie. I'm excited to watch it. And thank you all so much for your support. I love and appreciate everything you do for me. And I'm so excited to come back to you next week. Thank you again. Have an awesome week. Stay awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.